everyone, so today we are at an alpaca farm, and as you can see, we will see, all the alpacas are migrating to the field.
Yep, so there's a few in there that aren't sheared because they're different species of alpaca.
Do people use them for like fur?
Yep, so that's the main purpose of what we use them for.
There are
165
alpacas. No, 165 acres. You were listening.
No other byproducts or anything. Except for fertilizer. Well, they do, but we don't really use it.
I'll fuck them up. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe she can give us a couple.
So how many? 165. Do you like it here?
Yes.
Apparently, this farm was from 200 years ago.
It's not a farm, it's really a zoo.
Oh, this is not a zoo. What's that over there?
Yeah, but I think with that, we
That's
can
very interesting.
head on to...
By the way,
we don't know what we're gonna.
Yeah, we encourage pictures, videos, whatever.
We don't know what we're gonna do with them yet. We're gonna see them up close.
Do you guys have any questions? Yeah.
No.
They said it was 200 years ago, 2000.
That's when we got here.
That's
so we took over the farm. Yes. But all the buildings are original. So where all the pastures were, it used to be all woodland. So basically, they cut down all the trees and they put them. They have access to the pasture up there, so they can go in and out as they please. And so, we need to get some water, and we'll go in and get some water, and we'll go back out.
so they leave themselves out. So
Yeah.
what just happened just now was just by themselves?
Yep, just by themselves. Yep. So basically, they leave and go as they please.
Hold on, why did nobody open the gates or anything?
No. I mean,
So,
everything.
they just go out
Everything is enclosed. Yeah, everything is enclosed, so they can't get out of their area.
Right.
Like they always have a shed.
There are alpacas over there.
And then since alpacas just eat grass, that's why we have all the pasture.
Cool. It's a low maintenance. They're not high maintenance.
What?
Are they high maintenance?
Oh no, they're very low maintenance.
Cool.
They only cost actually $300 to maintain for the entire year. So compared to horses, which is about $3,000.
Yeah.
So,
And their fur pretty like high end fur, right?
oh yeah, it's very be able to feel.
And it's all pretty cool. It's a zoo. Whatever.
So in the winter when it's not, when you don't have your grass,
we feed them hay. And so they enjoy hay because they don't have to walk around. But they do like
Alpacas.
the alpaca
Close.
used to be a camper.
Okay.
And so there's a few goats.
A few goats too.
Outnumbered.
Hi, goat. Oh. Pretty neat. And then we're going into the room now. The treatment room.
So once a month we have to bring the alpacas in, and then we put them into this pen over here. One at a time, they come step onto our scale, and then we weigh them. And what we're looking for is if they lost 10 pounds, or why aren't they eating right, and we do an inspection. And then what we do is we give them their shots. So once a month, just to protect them from any illnesses that they may get. So I think last month we gave them a shot for only about 3 or 5 of us.
Okay.
So not a whole lot. Just what's nice is in the morning we just have to feed them and make sure they have water and clean up after them.
But they feed themselves, they just go out and eat grass, right?
Yeah. So in the morning we actually give them this grain, which we'll be feeding them. That you'll see. But basically, that's there's some nutrients that they don't fully get from the grass, and so we can supplement that into the grain, and then that's how they can.
These alpacas are they snooty?
They're not snooty.
They have this snooty look.
They're very curious.
They have that.
The alpacas.
All right.
Okay. So yes, we give them a shot. We let them back into this pen, and then we let them go. And the two of us, we can do the whole farm down now. So. Yep.
56 alpacas.
And we have 56 alpacas on the farm currently.
Yummy. Leave that.
And so you've probably noticed the ribbons that are around us. So we go to competitions, alpaca competitions. And yes, it's very similar to a dog show. The only difference is there's no obstacle course that they have to run through. But if you look at Sedona over there on the wall, she's going to be my example.
Champion.
But a few things that the judges look for is
so nice, yeah.
first appearance. So Sedona is what we call the ideal perfect alpaca, which is 1/3 proportions. So 1/3 proportions of the neck, the body, and the legs.
Okay.
And so they take a tape measure and they measure exactly how precise each section is.
Wow.
Another thing that they look for is behavior. So we have to halter train the alpacas, just like how you would walk a dog, we have to walk an alpaca. If we go forward, they go forward. If we go left, they go left, so on and so forth.
Wow.
And that's like kind of the history.
How do you know their names? Like, how do you
So we all have name tags, but that's how we exactly take track of them. But each of them have different personalities. They all have slightly different appearances. And I should be able to point out, or I know all their names. So,
Oh, really?
yes.
But they have tags on.
Yes, they have tags. So then, if we're doing shots, we're like, oh, this alpaca needs this specific shot, then we'll be like, oh, yep, that's the one.
Cool.
You know, I'm like, that looks like the one.
Wow, so you're an alpaca doctor?
Yes, you can say so. We do everything from shots to the alpaca bursts. If anything is so serious, then we go up to Cornell Animal Hospital, which is the best animal hospital in the state.
Which one is it?
Cornell.
Oh, no, okay.
Yep, right in Ithaca. Yep. So we had to take one of our babies there last summer, I'm pretty sure.
Alpacas. Now you get to actually see them up close. Oof, they are running back to the barn.
Yeah, that'll work.
By themselves.
Yeah, you can grab a few for your family.
Are you filming them as they're coming?
So
then we're not getting wet.
And then a couple up close over here.
Hi. How are you?
Actually, I'm gonna do it so we can be inside. Give me 1 second. Anyway, we can.
They're gonna follow us.
Yeah, they come in. They come. Don't step in that mud.
Yep. And you guys stand right along here.
Yummy.
Watch out.
They're probably
Now we
gonna
won't
come.
be in the ring. And. It tickles.
You're aggressive.
Yeah. But it's actually
He tried to kiss
possible
Owen.
for an alpaca to bite you if they only have a bottom row of teeth. So you gotta have 2 rows of teeth to bite. And I do have, you can go to the bathroom later to wash your hands and also have hand sanitizer as well.
He ran away.
Hey guys,
Yummy.
Oh my goodness.
Give me some food.
do you guys want to take some food?
Yeah.
Chloe.
So what kind of
Are you aggressive?
in the pellets?
Just supplements that they don't typically get in the grass.
Oh, aggressive.
Yep.
Yummy.
So there's 22 natural colors of alpacas. We have all 22 here. They range from white to cream to light brown, dark brown, black. Then what's my favorite, which is rose gray or silver gray.
You say pat him. Don't pat him in the head because they think it's a fly.
They think it's a fly. So the neck is the best place to try to pet them. But you can tell she doesn't look really any different from the other alpacas.
How did it live?
24 years. 16 to 24.
You missed it because you were in the
So
bathroom.
she's doing pretty good for her
age.
age. And then here's our second oldest, which is Onyx.
Hi,
Don't
Onyx.
want to pet her. She's an old, kind of pissed off lady.
Sure, don't pat him.
Where's
So
the
she's like,
youngest?
she get close to you, but I don't want you to pet
Oh,
me.
look at this
But
tall
yeah,
one.
so Onyx there, that's she's 20 years
It's like, feed me and leave me alone. Hi.
So I have so if you pet her, pet him, sorry.
Wow.
When alpaca is born, it's one of the softest.
It's like
That's one of the softest. There it is. Pet through the fence.
Straight to the phone. It is soft. Like a nice blanket.
Yeah.
Feels like kind of like a nice rug. You know? Like a really nice rug. Anyway, so when they're born, that's one of the softest and the warmest fiber of their entire lifetime.
Oh, wow.
So.
Wow. And the neck, what does he get any something?
Sorry. Like, what are you doing? They have nice eyelashes too.
Yes. So they get that from camels, of course.
Well, they're like, what's happening here? They used to see a visitor.
So like I said, there's two different.
Nice
That's a
hairstyle.
little chunky.
Yep. So you can see there's two different species of alpacas, which is Napoleon here and Chloe here, Maya and Rain and Addison. They're all what are called Wakaya.
Oh, look, alpacas.
One more over there.
So how much do they heaviest weigh? Like,
They're about the heaviest one we have here. I think is about 1.7. But on average, they're about 130 to 160.
That's heavy.
right?
Yep.
Alpacas.
No, they're too small. But you can accidentally ride them.
No,
That's the only thing.
Shoes doesn't want to be pet.
And so here, right behind me, the black one, this little black one is Madonna, and she is actually Maya's daughter. So Maya just gave birth to reservoirs that they have, and so
Right, you can only have one.
yes, only one.
But-
it's, well, it is possible for an alpaca to have twins, but I think it's like a 1 in 4 million chance or something like that. For that both
Twins.
survive. Obviously, typically, if they have twins, then both of them don't survive, or only one of them survives. But it did happen down in Horseheads, which is about an hour and a half away from me. So.
Wait, which is the youngest?
The youngest one would be Greta, which is the one in the corner over that way.
Can't see her.
Yeah, she's kind of stuck in the corner.
How do you breed them? I mean, why are they not breathing naturally?
So these are just the females, and so
All
we breed
females.
them for their fiber, and so we can't breed them for their color at all. And the thing that makes them desirable is the fiber. So if we have two really good feeling alpacas, so say Maya is a really nice, soft alpaca, and then we have a male alpaca that then is really nice as well. We put them together and we have a nice offspring. And then that they will give us nice fiber. And there's about 8 or 9
I don't know.
all together, then we'd be like, you're new. So and then we have no idea who the father is. Right?
So these are all. So no, you don't. Where are the males? You don't have males.
Huh?
You don't keep males. Where are the males?
Why are the male ones?
Oh, the male alpacas are separate down over that way. So
Okay.
we have about 17 boy alpacas.
Okay.
I'm sure, compared to
17
about-
out of 56.
Yeah, so that's about 40 or so female alpacas.
So
Right at me, she's the alpha female.
What
So
does that mean?
wherever they go, all the alpacas follow. So if Encore decides it's time to go back out to the field, then she'll start walking, and then everyone else will follow.
no, she's not even the oldest.
Yep.
The oldest one is
No, so she's actually what is technically the strongest alpaca, or the one
Oh, look.
alpaca's neck wrestle predominance,
Oh, yeah?
which I'll get into when we go to the boys, since they do it a lot more than the females.
neck whistle like this.
And so she is technically
No.
the strongest alpaca and the
Okay.
one that has
Strongest
been
neck.
challenged.
Okay.
Yes, the strongest neck. And so wherever she goes, everyone else, or all the other alpacas follow. But sometimes the alpacas, if they're with Oasis, then that's the other kind of group. But most of the time-
Multicolored
How
one.
old is that?
So where are the name tags? I see
Which
some.
one?
These are the tags. I see 134.
The gray one?
Yeah.
The gray one is about 10 or 11 years old. Her name is Selena. So.
And I
Fancy.
see
She has
Bunny.
a necklace on too? What's going on?
Yep. So there's about some 2006 time frame. We used to have. He basically just resides.
This is the one that's going the other way. This,
Yep. This one right here. He's the only other male.
so he doesn't try to mate?
Nope, he does not. So
Oh, this
not
has
sure
been
why.
neutered.
Yep. Yep. But he never like.
He doesn't have theirs.
He was getting pretty old. Or I mean, he's not that old. He's only 3 years old.
Where's she going?
But basically, by that point, he should have been showing some signs of interest, but he wasn't. So that's why he's here. So you can kind of see through the alpacas that some of the alpacas are sitting down. That's what's called cushing. And what cushing does is it cuts their legs underneath them. So in Peru, when it gets to 0 degrees at night, their legs don't.
Yes.
And look, this is the youngest one. This is Greta. She's 7 years old. 7 months old.
7 months. Oh.
Yep, 7
Hi,
months.
Greta.
No, no,
You want
no,
to feed her
no.
some food?
Yeah.
Because I know she'll
7
eat some
months.
food.
7 months.
Hi, Greta.
Wait, she's soft too. Hey, where's she going?
Oh, not for just
Everybody's like, I want some.
Don't eat your phone. Not
Greta's
eat your
mom is
phone.
Gracie, which is the brown alpaca.
Oh, look, she came back.
Yep.
They're gonna eat your food.
If you feed it through the fence, then there's a greater chance of her getting some.
Let me come.
I found those bottom teeth.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
So,
he bit me.
Two alpacas are fighting
baby
for.
teeth are obviously going to be small.
Yeah.
The
but,
alpaca bit
still
me.
can't bite
Beat you.
It's not alpaca, it's alpaca.
So his voice. Ooh, wow.
So, like I said, when a baby's born, that's when it's softest.
So are they more expensive then?
Yeah, so technically their hair is finer. So the finer the hair is, the more expensive it becomes. So since
That one looks. Sorry, the front is not
hairstyle's
the same. Like, is
pretty
it in
good.
shape?
this one,
Yeah,
so the Surrey alpaca, I keep forgetting what's good about them. So they make up 5% of the population of alpacas in the world. Surrey alpaca. And they have a more stronger hair, but not as warm and as fluffy as, say, the
Eating
Alpaca.
the pellets off the floor.
So we use their fiber to then reinforce clothing. So if we have to reinforce
Why is
the
the
heel of the
green?
sock,
His neck is
and
so
it's stronger.
Oh no, not again.
It's a blend of the two. And so Surrey fiber grows a lot
They are
slower.
finding the pellets all over the
So
place.
Kaya fiber grows about 3 inches per year. Per alpaca. So about 15 alpacas per hour.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, really fast. But I have a video here. It's about 2 minutes long that basically shows how we sheared the alpacas. And this was taken, I believe, 2 years ago, but still exactly the same how we did it last time. Then afterwards, I will elaborate on a few different things, and then we'll go from there.
My name is Mark Gilbride. I'm the owner of Lazy Acre Alpacas. I've been raising alpacas for 19 years, along with my family and my wife. As of today, we had everybody here but 2 of the kids to help out with the shearing. So we started this morning about 8 o'clock. We had a professional crew of shearers come in, and there was 4 of them, 2 master shearers and 2 helpers. It's important to have the alpacas dry when it comes to shearing, because we did 89 animals, so that's approximately 180 bags that if we're wet, we have to go out in the sun to be dried out. Alpaca's fleece are water resistant, so that does help us out. We try to do the light and white animals first and move up according to darkness throughout the day. So at the end of the day, we're doing blacks and dark silver grays. So we're able to just take the animals and vacuum them first and then move them into the shearing bin. So we'll have a
Maybe we
holding
should do
bin
that for you, babe.
after the
Vacuum you first.
and,
Vacuum you first and then shear you.
Hey,
We do
why didn't you do that to Owen?
So tie the front legs together and the back legs together. We lift them up
Not
with
Wow,
an
look at
a
that.
cushion mat and then stretch them out. And that's really to protect them and keep them safe, as well as keeping the people that are working with the animals safe. Our professional shearers are able to shear the alpacas in a matter of 6 or 8 minutes, so they're not tied down per se
Weight
for
loss.
that long.
Instant weight loss.
While we're being sheared, we have
Unlike
person
humans.
gathering the fleece
Am I right?
and putting it in a bag. And there's 2 bags that come from each animal. There's a prime, which comes off the blanket cut of the animal. And then there is a seconds bag, which is the legs, the belly, around the rump, and the neck, and that goes in a separate bag.
Oh, that's why they
The
look like
reason we
that.
shear the alpacas every year, because in Peru, where it's cold and it gets below freezing every night, they shear them when they have the maximum staple length, the fiber length, which is about 7 to 9 inches long. Ours don't get a chance to grow that long because we have hot, humid weather that we have in the summertime. So actually, medically, we need to shear our alpacas once a year just to keep them comfortable.
So there's Maya. Maya again.
How many pounds do you get per alpaca? That's a lot. Put it down, put it down, put it down.
Hold it down. It's so heavy, huh?
That much for an alpaca?
Yeah, for both of them.
Both of them. I want to sit down.
So yeah, so this is how it comes off as one alpaca, and so these are the 2 different cuts that we can sell mostly. And that's the prime, which is the back of the alpaca right here. And the seconds, which is on the thighs and also on the neck. So that's the stuff that we can sell. And then the prime stuff with blanket is another term. That's for, say, sweaters, scarves, really nicer things, and then accessories for the seconds, so a little smaller stuff. So once we shear it off, we then put it into what's called a sample bag, like this. And then we send it off to a lab down in South Carolina, and then they read how fine the fiber is, and then they can tell us how much it's worth. It's between $3 and $15 per pound is how much we can get per alpaca. Now we also sell the alpacas, which alpacas can range from a few $1,000s all the way up to $100,000. Well, and then there's your silk. So you can see in polyester cotton. So you can see the naturally occurring, how it's a lot more straight and not as jagged as say horsehair. So that's basically what we look for prices. Anyway, so we send that off to the distributor, and then from there they then wash it, or they send it off to a manufacturer. They wash it, dry it, and then they put it through a sequence of machines. But one main machine that they use is what's called a carding machine. This is just my hand example, but there's a lot of these little kind of needles. Yeah, they're a little sharp. But basically these little needles, what they do. So there's two different paddles, or two. They have giant wheels that does this. But basically, the alpaca fiber then starts getting pulled through these fine fibers, or these metal tongs, and then you can see how the alpaca fiber is going in the same direction, right? You can see that?
What's a comb?
Yep, exactly. Or like use this on your cat to get all the hair strands off. Anyway, then they take it off from the carding machine, and this is what's called technically a batten. And then from here, they then can start pulling it and start twisting it. And since all the fibers are going in the same direction, then all of the fiber basically pulls and pulls, and then I can keep twisting and getting the stronger into it turning into what's called roving, which this is roving. There we go. Which is just the loose alpaca strands. Just pull right out. And then from here, they then split it up into different strands per se. So they break it up into 3. 7 feet tall, 600 or 700 pounds, and they're very territorial.
600 to 700 pounds.
Also, they will spit unpronounced. So if they don't like, oh, your glasses are too shiny, or I don't like the color of your shoes, then they'll spit at you randomly. And where alpacas don't do that, they do it as a form of self-defense. So if you keep poking it with a stick, it's then going to eventually spit at you. But llamas are very territorial, so if you go into their space, they'll do everything in their power to remove you from space. So if you ever have to tell the difference between the two, you look for the ears. So banana-shaped ears for the llamas and spear-like ears for the alpaca. So that's like
come back here.
Cool. And how I like to determine, or like to call these two, the llama is the wolf of the camelid family, and the alpaca is the dog of the camelid family.
Cool.
You said they can go for 600 to 700 pounds?
600 or 700 pounds for the llamas. 6 or 7 feet tall.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Like that, and like, my goodness.
Compared to these guys.
So then, can their meat be eaten then?
They can.
No, they'll eat you.
They're a lot bigger, but they still have fiber on them. But it feels like if you take horsehair, you grow it out, and then you make it tacky. So it's not really that desirable as compared to alpaca. But they still have a lower body mass, just like alpaca. I think it's just the ratio.
I see.
So, but yes, technically you could use them for their meat, but that's just not what they're really used for. Cool. But that is my tour.
So EVA is modeling the alpaca hat. Turn around.
It looks like hair from the back.
I know. And Yemi, for some reason, wants to do a double-decker.
I look like an ice cream.
Actually, you do. You look like a cone.
That is better. And it's soft. You're going to knock this whole thing down. Move away from there.
Are you going to get anything from the gift shop? Please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. Bye.
Yeah.